The process of knowing thyself teaches you that you are more than this vessel. It teaches you your patterns, your likes, your dislikes, the good, the bad, the chaos, the harmony. Every aspect of the self is shown to you very slowly in a way where you can integrate it and make changes based off of what you're seeing. Now, within this process, you're learning that the mind and the heart begins to battle because the heart holds the truth, but the mind holds things in there that needs to be purged, which is old belief systems, things that you have received or adopted as your own, and it doesn't work with you and your program. You understand that you have to be careful who you hang with and who you allow to influence you. Now that you're understanding that there's more things with the self that you need to be more knowledgeable of and more conscious of and be more responsible of, you tend to move different because as you are recalibrating, purging and releasing, allowing yourself to fully see you for yourself and accepting that you didn't know a lot of things, you're learning that you have to limit your access to yourself. Limit people's access to yourself, meaning now you are learning that it's time for you to unlearn everything that you thought you knew. Because if you don't unlearn it, you will continue to hurt yourself in a way that's not conducive to your growth, and it hurts you more. You will learn to purge them by doing the shadow work, going back into the past. And in the spiritual world, we call it going back into the darkness to see what we can learn from the situation that we were in so we can gain our power back, or the imprint that we left there, we can merge it back into our current being in the present moment. This is it's called shadow work. The shadow work that you do, knowing who you are, what you are, and being okay, making peace with the past. The past happened for a reason. When you learn that everything that happened in your life was for you to grow and for you to rise, and not for you to stay stagnant, and to continue to live in that loop, you will begin to look at relationship, connections, situation, incidents a lot differently, because they all have a purpose for you to pivot into the next version of yourself. But if you are still holding on to those very things that hurt you, that left you wounded, you can't really jump into the next level of the self until you actually integrate by understanding exactly what happened to you in that relationship and letting it go and make peace with it within your heart. Because most of the time in the heart we hold hatred because of what was done to us. That's why we continuously repeat it and talk about it and let people know how much it has really hurt us, to the point where it is okay for you to express your feelings and validate yourself, but it's not okay for you to become the victim of your story to keep you stagnant and stuck. Learning to empower yourself. You're deserving to be empowered in your journey. This is a evolutionary journey of the soul. And we're actually living it not only in the physical, but you're also living the same journey in the non-physical. And it allows you to rise up in levels in your evolutionary journey in a way where it empowers you. And you can gain more of your consciousness back and expand your consciousness based off of the growth that you have shown on this physical plane. I hope this helps. I'm seeing you love and light, sweetie. Have an amazing day.